I have a couple of quick folios to show you. Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. I have been playing with the Hip Hooray collection from Graphic 45, and I'm just about done with everything in my stash. Used up most of the papers, made this huge mini album. Here's some of the pictures. I'll show you what was in the mini album. I'll move these out of the way so you can see the pictures. The tutorial was about a 13-part tutorial, so it was, although I say it's 13 parts, the tutorials were maybe half an hour, 45 minutes each, except for the cover and some of the more intense elements on it, but so it was easy to follow. But anyhow, this is what I had left, so I made these cute little folios. I did follow a tutorial from Pink Strawberry. She made these on one of her videos, and it just was too cute to pass up. So, as you see, it has a seam binding closure. It's 4 inches by 6 inches. I just used one sheet of the leftover paper. There were rub-ons, and then I fussy cut some of the banners, and these were some of the ephemera that came with the collection. So this will open like this, and here's just little tag pockets, and I made these little tags. That's a rub-on. I broke this up with just a small strip of paper and that ribbon paper on there. That one I didn't put a rub-on on. There were some stamps left, and then I put that on some blue cardstock. It's dimensional. It's raised up, although you probably can't see it there. On this page, I just made a little pocket with just a little piece of a border strip. Here's some more of the banners, and I put one of the cut-aparts inside. And then here I've got a upper flap and a lower flap. This just has some magnets that are under here and under here and here and here. Just a couple of really small magnets just to hold it. I get my magnets from Total Element. The link's in the description box. So up here at the top is a little pocket. To make this page, I took the strips, so it's like, it looks like it's sewn little pieces of ribbon or ticking that's sewn, and I just cut one with a different orientation and glued that up at the top. And I did the same here at the bottom, and that's also a pocket. And then there are pockets here. Again, just cutting some different elements and layering that just to make that, have that, the Hip Hooray stand out a little. So that'll close, and that'll close like that. This is a chipboard element, and I did put a piece of ribbon in there. Okay, and the third page, it actually has a flap. Now that's a sticker, that's ephemera, that's a chipboard element. But this will open like this, and this will open like that. On the bottom of these pages, I do have, this was fussy cut from the 12 by 12 collection, and I just glued it at the bottom to make it a cute little tuck spot, and those were from the sticker sheets. This I actually made into a little pocket and took one of the cute little cut-aparts and just tucked it in there. That's the way it goes, because there's a magnet holding that. And then again, some pieces of the ephemera, and I just made it a tuck spot. So we've already looked at that. And then the back page is just this paper with one of the stickers on here, and that brings us back to the front. So that's one. Let me show you the other one real quick. So in this one, I absolutely adored the tree houses, and mostly tree houses. So this one has a lot of that in there. That is from the ephemera, and so were those. I took one of that paper, one of those papers with the little ribbon strips on it, and put that on the bottom. This will open like this. As you can see, I did a little bit different here. These I cut down so it would fit in the pocket. Those are more square stamps, and it's not dimensional, just again a little different. There's the paper that has the tree house on it, the little border strip. And then here is the cut apart with the magnets in the back. That will go down, that will go up. And then up here is a border strip. And we've got one of the cute little cut aparts from the 8x8 collection. At the bottom, I've got the Celebrate With Me ephemera and a couple of little postage stamps there. And then in the center, we've got a stacked pocket, and that's where I put a lot of the other cut aparts. Now we've got the different colors here, and this was a chipboard element, and I put that on with some ribbon. Just put the ribbon through here and glued it in the back of the pocket. So that'll close, and the magnets in the back of that will hold that together. And so here we've got a little gal with a little gift behind her. That's a rub-on. Those are fussy cut. And then you open that up, and there's a little bear with a gift in his hand sitting on a rub-on log right next to the stream. And again, that's just made into a tuck spot. And so is that. And that border strip helps make a pocket. And then here is one of those cute little houses. So that goes into there. Whoops, this closes like that. There's the back page. Oh, we already saw that. And there's the very back. Now this one I used magnets on instead of ribbon closure and just left that plain on the back. I just loved it. The 12x12 paper was this reddish orange paper, and I cut this down so you could see that around the perimeter of there. So those are the two cute little, actually I'll wrap it around this way. This goes around twice, this goes around twice, and it ties here. Those are the two cute little folios I made. And there we go for today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.